Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome God's one and only voice of comedy, Mike Warnke.
You told me this is going to be a Christian thing, and I can tell you right now, that boy up there on stage, he is.
What the hell? What is he wearing?
Not a Christian because he's got that long hair. Why do people drive on parkways and park on driveways?
Nobody better never tell me I'm not funny.
What is daylight savings time? And if we're saving so much of it, who's got it all? How do you know when yogurt's gone bad? How do you get Teflon to stick to a skillet when nothing sticks to Teflon?
Oh, he's good.
How hard would it be to nail Jell-O to a wall? Inquiring minds want to know, you know?
Oh my God, look at these people. They're falling out for this. What is going on?
It's like flying, for example. People think that's a normal thing to do. Go out to the airport and go out to the airport. Got to the airport. Go out to the airport, get on an airplane, and go somewhere. Do you realize what you're doing? You're getting in a hollow metal tube with wings on it.
Yeah.
Under the command of a complete stranger. You're letting this guy take you to 35,000 feet and travel in excess of 400 miles an hour. That's like saying, strap me to this bullet and send me home. It's a dangerous and weird thing to do.
You know,
I had a sex change operation 3 years ago.
He's got Bleeple outfits. That's what I call his outfit. It's like Bleeple style.
When I got saved last night, I want you to tell me what to do with the rest of my life. You better have some Jesus on tap then. I'm talking about a little girl who was...
Why is he getting so serious? He's a comedian, honey. Nobody wants you to come on and start talking about something really sad.
On tap then. I'm talking about a little girl who was murdered last year, 1987, in the state of Louisiana.
They what?
By having her sexual organs cut out while she was still alive.
What? They what?
A lot of you think that when a Satanist kills, they do so because they want to spill blood. You've seen enough late-night movies to think that. But if a Satanist or any other kind of occultist kills...
I have to keep pausing because I'm trying to figure out which one is the joke line.
An animal or a human sacrifice, it's not to spill blood. It's to release the life force. What? Because when the life force is released and you've done the right incantations and rituals, you can absorb that force.
Is this Dr. Strange? Did Stephen King get his idea from this? Have y'all seen Dr. Strange? It's making me think of that scene.
They say, and it makes you a stronger wizard, warlock, or whatever.
Okay.
And the longer the death and more prolonged the death.
I mean, this is basically, the Pizzagate theory, isn't it? It's just they've been doing this for so long, and then they just have, changed it up a little bit.
And the more agonizing the death, the more force
Did I say Doctor Strange? I meant Doctor Sleep. I'm sorry, y'all.
So they took this little girl and they killed her by cutting her sexual organs out while she was still alive. After she was dead, they cut her chest open, took out her heart, cut it up in little pieces, and took communion on her.
Listen, I've been a Satanist for a long time. I would never eat the heart. There's a lot of calories in the organs, okay? Maybe a breast, but not a heart. So I don't like that, and that's not true. I've never took communion on a heart.
And after she was dead, they cut down both sides of her head, and down the back they peeled the flesh away.
What?
Away from the bone. They stole her skull to be used in satanic rituals, took her mutilated body, put her in a garbage sack, and threw her.
Well, you know what? They must have been, well, I was going to say vegan. Well, I mean, I guess if you eat a person, it could be vegan, right? As long as you're not eating the animals. But they must have been really good earth-hugging lesbians. Did they drive a Prius too? Because they didn't waste any of it. So that's, that's a good thing.
Her in the dump. And I am a winner.
What? Wait a minute. What?
And the longer the death and more prolonged the death and the more agonizing the death, the more force is released. So they took this little girl and they killed her by cutting her sexual organs out while she was still alive. And after she was dead, they cut her chest open, took out her heart, cut it up in little pieces, and took communion on her. And after she was dead, they cut down both sides of her head and down the back. They peeled the flesh away from the bone. They stole her skull to be used in satanic rituals, took her mutilated body, put her in a garbage sack, and threw her in the dump. And I am a winner.
And remember, share, like, and subscribe.